Okay, so today is the 1st of January, but because it takes me so long to edit, you probably won't see this until like March 2025. But anyway, hopefully you'll see it soon. But as I said, today is the 1st of January. It is now 2024, and I am going to be starting a new series called the Can We Talk Here series. It's basically going to be like what I'm doing now, having a sit down, maybe a cup of tea, and having a sort of, I guess, a one-way conversation with you, um, but having a conversation and talking about a range of topics. Um, Today's video is going to be focusing, or rather, I should say, today's episode. Since it is the first day of the year, I thought I would take this opportunity to do a video about my objectives that I've set out for 2024, as well as just briefly going through my morning routine. I haven't done an epic video, like one of those epic morning routine videos you see here on YouTube. I'm not there yet. I don't have the quite the fancy editing skills for that. But maybe later down the track I'll do something like that. But I think today we'll just do briefly go over like the my morning routine as well as my night routine. Um, and all but first I'm gonna start off by sharing my 2024 objectives. Okay, so the first thing I want to share is my 2024 objectives. So I've written a lot, and I might even keep adding to this list. So first one is to go to bed early before 10 p.m. Number two is to go to bed consistently. Number three is to wake up early before 6 a.m. Um, Number four, have a sleep quality of about 95%. So I do track my sleeping with an app. I know like doing that is not 100% accurate, obviously, um, but it's sort of like a rough indication of where I am at my sleep. My average sleep right now is 78%, about 78%, 77%, in the 70s. So obviously, I want to really improve on that this year. I also want to have a sleep regularity of 95%. I'm not 100% sure. I think my sleep regularity is like in the early 90s, so not that bad, but it still needs improving. Um, I want to go to number five. I want to go to number six. Number six, I want to go to the gym 5 days a week. Number seven is count calories and examine nutrition. What that basically means is, I know that's sort of a weird wording. It's just I want to see how much protein, how much fat, how much carbohydrates, and also the macronutrients such as sugar, sodium, and all that. I want to see how much I'm actually consuming. That way, if I'm consuming too much or too little, I can adjust my diet. So I want to gain 1 kilo of muscle per month. I want to lose 1 millimeter of my waistline every day. So that's not, maybe that's a little bit fast, but I mean that's just like one. Anyway, I want to write 10,000 words in a week. I want to edit 50 pages a week because I'm getting close to the end of my novel. So I'm gonna enter editing at the editing stage soon. So I've already got my editing objective, which is to edit 50 pages a week. So set deadlines, but also be reasonable. So sometimes I set deadlines, not, but I don't really. I'll set deadlines for myself, but not really. I don't really set them in relative to like how I'm actually doing. So I want to be setting deadlines for myself, so I know there's like a time frame I need to work within, but I also want to be being realistic about it, and not because I'll get stressed. I'll start to get stressed if I don't do it if it's too rigid. Um, I want to invest in shares about every 3 months. I want to ensure habits are completed on a consistent basis. I want to, try and be a bit more social, going out like 2 or 3 times a month. I prefer to stay. I'm a homebody. I prefer to stay home, but I really want to make an effort this year to try and get out more, and socialize with other people. So that's one goal or one objective, I suppose, and upload at least videos per month. Now, as I said, that's 16 objectives already. That probably be a little bit too much. But I did want to sort of brainstorm the objectives, so that's why there's so many. And I probably there's probably going to be a few more. I just need to sort of do some social media ones. I've already, as I said, like the last one, the most recent one, number 16, is upload at least um, 2 videos per. I didn't even write the number. At least 2 videos per month. Hopefully 3 or 4, but 2 videos will be okay. In addition to the objectives, I've also got systems, or we might call them habits as well, but I've just referred to them here as systems. So my 2024 systems are to go to bed early, to get up early, open blinds, make bed, work out every day, so 5 days in the gym and then 2 days of running or some sort of like out, like going for a walk or something like that. Um, Hydrate properly, consume. When I say hydrate properly, I mean like drink plenty of water throughout the day. Um, and I also have consume high nutrition and count calories. And I have take one day at a time. I don't want to. I don't want to be like like thinking about this in terms of a year. I think I just want to take each day at a time. Um, because then like thinking about this and thinking about the year as thinking about like all the work I have to do and all the things I need to do this year, it can be very overwhelming. So I rather just take things at a time. Um, I've got short routines. To take a cold shower. When I say short routines, I mean like I have a bad habit of like taking too long to do things. Especially like in the morning and at night, it just takes me a long time to get things done. I also have like a shower for way too long. Even like a cold shower, you think like in a cold shower you'd think you'd be in and out, but with me, like I still sort of just stand there. So I really want to sort of cut down, not like it's a waste of water as well. So yeah, I want to cut down on that. I want to focus on the task hand. So basically, when I'm doing something, just focus on that. Don't like if I'm writing, I just want to focus on writing. If I'm at work, just focusing on work. If I'm cleaning my house, just focusing on cleaning the house. Or if I'm doing my night routine, just focus on that. Don't. I think sometimes for me, my mind wanders off a lot, and so this year I really want to focus on being focused. I also want to delayed gratification. So I think I made a video about this already, but I'm just rehash here. Delayed gratification is just like this idea of good things come to those who wait. So it's like the opposite of instant gratification. So instant gratification is this idea where like to make yourself feel good in the moment, you might like do something. You give yourself a small reward, but because you're giving yourself a small reward, there are no large rewards in the long run. So whereas if you delay the gratification, so not giving yourself a reward for a long time, that reward will be much bigger if that makes sense. There's a lot of videos on delayed gratification, instant gratification. Like I don't think you really need me to talk about it, but I just give my 2 cents. And also practice dopamine detox. So I do have a problem with like the internet, or just sort of content like music. So any sort of like content like TV or film, not really movies, but anything like any just like YouTube videos or social media or just any content. I find myself, I do have a problem with it. So what I want to do is I want to sort of practice dopamine detox, where I'm actually doing it right now. Um, where I'm for like the next 2 weeks, I'm making like a challenge for me to not listen to any music, no social media, no, um, so no nothing like that. I mean, obviously, I'm still probably gonna watch a little bit of YouTube, but I'm not gonna, I'm gonna like cut down on the. It's like I'm cutting down on something. I'm going like I'm not doing. I'm just not doing certain things at all, but I'm also cutting down on other things because I don't think it's really reasonable to just like to cut down to stop everything. For me personally, I think I sort of need to cut things down rather than just stop it immediately. So that's what I'm doing by practicing dopamine detox. I know there's that some people might argue that you have to actually like there's like some sort of special 1 hour, 2 hour meditation I have to do. I think and I think that could be helpful. But I think it's also just not doing the thing, just trying to step away from all that content, step away from social media, stepping away from constantly watching YouTube videos, listening to music. It's sort of like this. It's also this idea of not wanting to be of focusing on creating content and consuming content. So now we've reached the part of the episode where I gonna just briefly talk over my morning routine as well as my night routine. Again, I do apologize for not having like an epic morning routine video. I want to start off by talking about just having a brief. And I said like I can do a video, but I can do like a. I might do a video like a. I do want to actually do a morning routine, like an actual morning routine video, and an actual night routine video, but that's not going to be coming for a little while. So for now, I just you just listen to me talk about it. So sorry, that went a bit bubbly there. Okay, so I want to be waking up around 6 a.m. and the first thing I want to do is open my blinds, and then I want to make my bed. Now it's probably going to take me a little while just to sort of wake up, have a stretch, and do all that sort of thing. But so just say it's 6:10 a.m. I'm going to be taking a shower. So obviously, I'm one of those people who takes a cold shower. Um, so cold shower, then at 6:20. Well, I really want to be as I said before, I really want to shorten my shower, but just say just like at 6:20. So I don't really want to be taking a 10-minute shower. But I'm just gonna just for example, I'm just gonna be starting at 6:20. I want to be doing my skincare routine. Then 6:30, I want to be putting on my clothes. Then 6:40, leave for the gym. Now obviously those things probably shouldn't be taking 10 minutes each. Um, but I'm timed it out like that. So 6:40, I leave for the gym. So it normally takes about 10 minutes, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes to drive to the gym. Then you have to kind of like get like sort of getting yourself into the gym and setting yourself up. Um, so I normally say do a workout about 45 minutes. But I also have to include consider like stretching and stuff like that. Um, so I'm just gonna, for example, say like from the time I leave the house for gym to the time I come back, it's gonna be about an hour. So then I have my breakfast around 7:50, and then I'll start work at 8:30. I know there's like a 40 minute. It's not gonna take me 40 minutes to have breakfast, but I just like if it's just sort of like a thing of like I don't know. I think I just want to prepare myself. Yeah, so that's the timeline of my morning routine. I know it's not perfect, but it is what it is. So night routine. So I want to be finishing up with my night routine about 8:30 p.m. I'm sorry. I want to be finishing my day up about 8:30. Like ideally 8:30. So 8:30, I might just watch a video on YouTube. I know I said I want to cut down, but I just put like just for like every day just if it's just like one video, that's okay. Um, like 1 10-minute video. Then I'll start around 8:40 ish. I'll start my skincare routine. Then I'll clean the kitchen. I normally try to clean the kitchen right after dinner. But if someone else leaves stuff on the bench, then I'll go downstairs to clean it up. About by 9 p.m. I want to be meditating. Just for 5 minutes, and I want to be in bed by 9:30. Right now, I am going to bed about 10, 11-ish, so I really do want to and I'm waking up about 7-ish. So do really want to improve on my sleep. I want to improve on, obviously getting to bed earlier. That would help. Also just cutting down my night, like just like shortening the amount of time it takes me to get ready for the day or for bed. So yeah, but that's about it for now. So as I said, I'm starting this new series. Today was episode 1. The new series is called "Can We Talk Here?" And I do have some ideas of what I want to talk about. There's just going to be topical videos. if there's something you want me to talk about, let me know. There's certain things I probably won't talk about just simply because I don't know enough about certain subjects, or I don't necessarily think it would be worth making a video about them. But however, let me know if you do have some ideas. Let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.